Okay, everybody. In this video, we would discuss the tips top 25 advanced tips and tricks for the beginners. Here is the before starting the video, please I request you to subscribe to this channel, like the video. So let's start it. The first tip is the transpose in advanced transpose. What's the difference between that? The transpose is to only change the row to the column and columns to the change. For that you have to copy this table, Control C and paste it here. Sorry, and paste special transpose. Okay, you change that. But here the advanced transpose is a little bit different from this. Here if you make a change in this, I want to make a change here, this change is not reflected in this table, so I want to make this change also. So for that you have to go to the first draw, that how much area it would cover is equal to transpose and select this table, close the table, and it's instead of entering the enter button, shift plus control plus enter. So you change the you transpose this table. So here if you make a change here 23, that change is reflected in this table. So this is very easy tips. Let's go to the next tip. Here is the next tip is the filter. So the filter is if you have a lot of data and you are interested only in one type or in one column in one entity, then you can use the filter for that. Here is a lot of students who got admission in the courses. I want only those courses who I want only those entity which are in the CAD course. So I would do that in this way. Select this column or this row, go to the data and go to the filter. So here I want to select only the CAD. Select CAD. Okay, this is only the CAD student. So here if you are only interested in fee, I need only the 900 fee. So here is the 900 fee. I want to see only the male student. So here go to the gender, select all, go to male. Here you see only the male student. So in this way you can filter a lot of data. This is for instance the very low data, you can see it, but if the a lot of data is, then you can filter in that way. Tip number 3 is seek goal. The seek goal is very important tool in the Microsoft Excel that you can predict the value for the goal. Here is one student who got the marks out of the hundreds and his current percentage is 33%, but he want to pass his exam up to 45%. Know what his marks should to be in this paper. So let's go to the data, what if analysis, go to the what if analysis, goal seek, and here set cell. Set cell is the existing percentage to value is 45 percentage. I need to 45 percentage to pass this paper, and here by changing the cell I want to write in this cell. Okay, no, he need 58 marks in this paper to reach to the 45 percentage. Sometime the a lot of data needed this trick seek goal for analyzing of the data. Tip number 4 is remove the duplication. Here in this table there are duplication in the quantity column and there are duplication in the items column. So here if you want to remove duplication from this column, how you do it. Here go to the remove duplication, and here is the three option. The serial number is not. I want to remove duplication only in item column. Okay, 6 duplicate value found and removed. Okay, 6 are removed. So after that, if you want to remove the duplication in the quantity column, go to the remove duplication quantity. 4 duplicate value are removed. So in this way you remove the duplication from hide it. Tip number 5 is creating a list. Here is in this table, in this column, there is here is an address. But if there is a lot of student or employees, if you want to write the address for them, so here you cannot put the address. You can be do mistake in the typing. So for that you are supposed to create a list. So I want to create a list here. So here is a list. Go to the data and go to the data validation. So here any value, create a list. Here is a sourcing mean this, select this one. Okay, so here in every cell you will see the list. Is select the New York, select the Chicago, so in this way you can create the list and you would not be make any mistake in the typing. Tip number 6 is screenshot. In the labs report or for the student, the screenshot is good for that. So here how you can make a screenshot for them. So here write the sniping tool, new, and you take a screenshot, copy that and paste, Ctrl V, it is copy. So here if you double click on this, it would be a picture and you can this now analyze and change its features. This is a picture. Tip number 7 is delete the empty rows. This is a data in which there is empty rows, empty cells and empty columns. How you can delete that? So for that you have to click the Ctrl G, go to the special, select the blanks, click on OK. So all of the column and rows which are empty are selected, and now press Ctrl minus and shift cell up, click on this OK. Now all of the empty cells are removed without disturbing our data. So it is very easy tips. So tip number 9 is easily analyze of the data. Easily analysis of the data is very like look at that. So here is this, click here, you can easily analyze this data. This is the bars, this is the colors, icons, greater or you can put the value which must be greater than or smaller than, top 10, and here is the charts. This is a chart for this data, this is the pie chart, and total I need the average of this value. Here you can analyze this data through this icon. Total I need the summation of this. Okay, so in this way you can analyze this data easily. Tip number 10 is pictures in graph. So here pictures in graph, how you can put the pictures in graph. Go to the charts, click up on, this is the charts. So double click on this, you will see this menu. Here click on fill, and here is a picture. This is the pictures. This is the pattern, sorry, and this is the pictures. So for that you have to go to the file, and you can put any picture in this. So the picture would be very accurate to the y-axis and x-axis. Tip number 11 is if function. If function is very important for the MS Excel. In MS Excel, for it provide the condition like look at this, that I need to find the value in the data which are greater than or smaller than 20. The value which are less than 20, write the small in front of it, and which are bigger than 20, write a big in there. So here I write if this is less than 20, write small, otherwise write big. So here remove that and drag this. So here 43 is big, so here they write big here, then 20. So for that if function is used. Tip number 12 is show formula. So if you are interested to see the formula in the sheet, you are clicking on each of the cell that where the formula is used. If the data is very much very a lot, then you cannot click on each cell, so you have to go to the formula and show formula. So only here the formula are used. This is and also you can press the Control plus Alt button and you will see the formula. Again Control plus Alt, then it will become into the default state. Tip number 13 is transpose from row to column. It is also discussed in the first tip. Here you have to copy this and go to the spatial transpose. Okay, so it is transposed. Tip number 14 is adjust to the it just takes it adjust to the column. I want to write something like and separate this by comma. So how you can put this every word which are separated by comma into the adjusted cell? So for that you have to go to the data and you have to text to column. Go to the text to column, write next, and here click on comma. If you are interested in space or other or semicolon, you can click on this, next, finish. So here every word is separated, and you know you can see this in a separate cells. Tip number 15 is condition on the data. If this is the very little data, if you have a lot of data, then how you can put the condition on this? So here click the data, select the data, go to the home tab and conditional formatting, highlight greater than. I need the number which are greater than 1000. Okay, these are the number which are greater than 1000. How you can clear these rules? Go clear rules from the selected cells. Okay, clear rules from the entire sheet. Again, if you are interested in something else, go to the condition, less than, I need the which are less than 1000. Look at this, clear the rules. You can also, I need the top 10 values in this data. These are the top 10s. Here the tip 16 is freeze panes. So here this is a lot of data. If you scroll down this data, then you cannot see the headers of this data. What is this value? What is this value? So for that you have to freeze this row which are header, and you have to click on this and go to the view and click on freeze panes. You click on this, now you see that it is not hide and you can see the headers easily. The tip 17 is control arrow key. This is very a lot of data and you want to see that you see this data whole, then you have to scroll this down, scroll to the left side and right side. So to easily see the data, you have to click on one corner, control and forward button, click on the forward button. This is the second corner, this is the third, this is the fourth, this is the fifth. So in this way you can see all of your data in just a second. Tip number 17 is tip number 18 is forecast sheet. Forecast sheet is mainly used in the business or for the shopping or any for the students as well. So here, if this is the month, this is the sale, so you need to forecast that how much sale could be possible in the 19 or 20 month. So for that, select the data and forecast sheet. So this is the forecast sheet. So here in this month the sale is high, the sale is low, the sale is high, the sale is low. So it is not this is not a linear line, so it show the forecast, the possible forecasts. So for this you can this would be a little bit linear line. So here forecast sheet, this is increasing. Okay, tip number 19 is sum if function. Sum if function is used for the condition, is also for the summation. Here the month January, then February, and the product is this. So here you want to only sum the sales in the January. So for that you have to sum if s, and I want to write it here, January is equal to sum if s. Formula is used for that. In range, this is the range, in comma, what is the criteria range? The criteria range is this one, comma, and we want to find the summation of this month. It is 36. And in the similar way you can also find it of the June, May, April as well. Tip number 20 is if error function. If you see any error in the data and you cannot eliminate that, for example I want to divide this value on this, so for that if you divide 12 divided by 0, it would give us an error. So for that, to eliminate this problem, you have to write if error in the before the formula. If error this, then give us 0. I want to write it 0, then I will give us 0, so they give us the 0. If you don't mention this formula, for example I remove this formula, so then it would give us the error. So it is a good tip. So add unit to the number like kg, pieces. So here the how you can add a unit to the number. For that you have to select this column, go to the home tab, go here, custom, and here write the 0 and kg. I want to write kg with each number. Okay, now what you are writing the number, it will be kg, and in similar way it would be pieces or it would be gram, etc. This is the tip of the screenshot, but this, for that you should not to use the third party or any other tool for the screenshot. The Excel have its own screenshot. You have to go to there, the camera. If the camera is not available here, you have to go here, more commands, here all commands, click on all commands and you will see the camera in this list. Here is where you can see it is a camera. Add it into the quick access bar and okay. What's the problem? Tip number 23 is slicer. So slicer is similar to the filter, but it is more easy. Like if you are interested in only the CAD student, then you can also see from the filter. But another way of doing this is go to the data and select on the, go to the insert and go to the insert and click on slicer. So after clicking on slicer, so here in this, click on this table anywhere and then go to the slicer. So here now you have the name, you have to create the slicer of name, courses and gender only, not the fee, gender only. Click on OK. So here If you want to see only the cat student, you will see only the cat student. If you want to only the female, you can see only the female in this way. Tip number 24 is adjusting the cells. Here the cells are not adjusted. The if the cells are not adjusted like this, too many small, too many, if the data is very large, then you cannot do this like in this way. So you click on this and all the cells are adjusted. Tip number 25 is 3D map. Here is the city's name, and in the front of it this must be the population, this must be the number of industries or any business values. If you want to create a 3D map, go to the insert and click on this 3D map. Open 3D map, you will see the highlighted value according to this value, which are bigger, that city should would be more highlighted. So if you learn something from this video, you like this video and subscribe to this channel. Thanks for watching.